From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Local Point, brought to you by Ashley Regional Medical Center. I'm David Gale, filling in for Chris Piner today. And today we have in the studio with us Clint and Jessie Morton. Is that correct? Last name? Wasn't sure I had that right. And you guys are with the American Cancer Society, right?
Yes, we're with the Relay for Life and representing the American Cancer Society.
And you may be familiar with Relay for Life. We do it every year. It's a really big event, really good to get into, and helps the American Cancer Society right here in the Uinta Basin. But today we're going to first talk about some of the other things that the American Cancer Society provides free of charge. I'm pretty sure most of it is right here in the Uinta Basin, right? Well, what can those who are dealing with cancer, and we know that it's obviously a huge problem worldwide, cancer survivors and cancer patients. What do we have here?
Well, in the basin, the basin's awesome at earning money for the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life and all that stuff. And a lot of people ask where that money's going to.
Right.
As I've been with the Relay for a few years, and people would ask me all the time, and it was a while before I actually went out and learned it for myself.
And knew exactly where that money was going.
Exactly what it was going to. And a lot of it comes back. There's programs that the American Cancer Society offers right here in the basin for people that are going through these. I know some of the big ones that people may have heard of are the gift closets at the hospitals, one in Roosevelt, one in Vernal. They both have one.
What exactly is that?
And Jessie's actually volunteered there, so she knows a little bit more about it.
They're really neat. They have a lot of things in them that help cancer patients. A lot of things for breast cancer patients, but there's also wigs and hats and scarves and pamphlets, information, lots and lots of information. There's blankets and pillows and just all kinds of things in there that can help cancer patients.
That's nice. And these, you say that they're at the hospitals, I understand?
Yeah, both hospitals. And people can just go in, cancer patients, they can fill out a form, and they can, if they need a wig or whatever, they can get that for free through these gift closets, and they can get pillows and different prosthetics and different things that they need. So
that's awesome. All right, cool. What else we got?
It's pretty awesome.
One of the coolest things is the 800 number.
Okay.
It's 800-227-2345 is the number, and it anybody going through cancer, or even like their caregivers or
somebody who's affected by it somehow.
Yeah, their loved ones, anyone around them, they can call it 24/7, and they can get answers. I mean, all kinds of answers. They can call and they can just talk to somebody, or they can.
So both information and counseling, possibly.
Yeah, both.
All right.
And that's through the 1-800 number. Also, there's a website, cancer.org, that the American Cancer Society offers that they can get these answers from as well. So you can hit it both ways.
Okay, cancer.org, and give me the phone number again.
It's 1-800-227-2345.
2345. Okay, maybe we'll make like a graphic or something for that. You might be seeing it right now below. Okay.
That would be great, because it is an amazing resource. And they can, if you can't remember what programs we provide in the community, that they provide in the community, they can get all that information to you.
Okay.
They can pretty much answer
just about
anything.
And there's other awesome things, like a lot of people have to travel out of to Salt Lake or whatever to go through treatments and different things. Well, there's ways they can get free lodging as they travel out there. The American Cancer Society provides that, or at least discounted if nothing else, but usually it's free. And then also they're able to get gas cards and stuff. These are just so that they can pay for the gas out there. And these are just some ways to help. And usually it's not a huge bill, but it adds up, every time you have to go out there, and it helps. Every little bit helps. And so those are some other awesome things that they have. And then one of the other ones, it's called the Look Good, Feel Better. Did I get that right? Look Good, Feel Better program.
Okay,
nice. And actually, Jessie actually started that here in the basin.
Did you?
Yeah.
And
it's my baby. I love it.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about
it. What it is, it's the only non-medical program that the American Cancer Society offers.
All right.
And what we do is these women, and I've never seen a man go through it, but
not to say he couldn't. Okay.
These women, they sign up for it, and it's kind of a class. What we do is they'll each get a free makeup kit, and it's all hypoallergenic because, you know, their skin's just going through so many things, and that's kind of the issues that we hit on, and, you know, skin care and just hair falling out, and just try to help them be able to tell them things that would help them with that, help them deal with that. We tell them how to take care of wigs and how to tie scarves and just all kinds of things. And it's really an amazing program. I love it.
Yeah, I bet, because, you know, these people, I'm sure most of them have never gone through something like this before, and the changes to their body, how do they deal with it? I mean, a doctor probably doesn't sit down and say, oh, by the way, this is the best way to apply makeup right now. So I can see how that would be such a benefit, you know, here. You know, there's so much more we have to talk about. It's a good thing we've got a whole nother segment. So stay with us. Right after this message from our sponsor, Ashley Regional Medical Center, we're going to talk more about what the American Cancer Society has for cancer patients right here in the Uinta Basin. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Cy Hutt. I'm the CEO at Ashley Regional Medical Center. You know, these days you hear the word quality a lot in advertising, but there's a big difference between talking about quality and practicing it. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, quality means two things. First, customer service. We hold ourselves accountable for giving each individual patient a positive healthcare experience. The results? In an inpatient satisfaction survey from the end of 2011, Ashley Regional scored better than 70% of U.S. hospitals. Second, quality is following nationally recognized clinical standards. The leading organization in America for setting and monitoring quality standards is the Joint Commission. In fact, Medicare uses the Joint Commission to ensure that its policies and rules are in effect, to protect patient safety as well as improve treatment results. Ashley Regional Medical Center has been Joint Commission accredited since 1996 and is the only hospital in Northeast Utah accredited by the Joint Commission. So what does this mean to you? When you need hospital care, you can be confident that Ashley Regional is committed to and delivers quality care to you and your loved one.
In my world, I need a phone that works. Sure, some folks might want the latest fancy phone, but at the end of the day, if my phone can't make a call where I work, it's nothing more than a shiny piece of useless metal.
With more cell sites locally than any other carrier, Strata Networks can proudly claim the most advanced and reliable wireless network in the Uinta Basin. Strata Networks. We work where you work.
Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Local Point. I'm David Gale, and again, in for Chris Piner. Joining me today, Clint and Jessie Morton of the American Cancer Society. And we're talking about what an incredible topic. We're talking about the services and programs that are available locally for cancer patients, free of charge, and some of the really cool things. We just left off on an amazing class to help those who aren't feeling so good about their outer appearance feel a little bit better about that. What other programs do we have?
Well, you know, if I want, I can talk about that one just a little bit more.
Yeah, please do.
Because I do love that program. You know, my mom suffered through cancer and went through that, and that's why we volunteered. But you know, she lost all of her hair, and she didn't always feel beautiful. I always thought she looked beautiful, but she didn't necessarily think that. Right. And that's what's great about this class, is it helps these people that are going through these treatments feel beautiful and feel good about themselves. And so it's a really good class.
Yeah. And actually, I'd like to, Jessie, we were talking when we were off camera here. You were actually in charge of putting these classes on, or at least one of them. And tell me about the women who came in, how they felt after compared to when they arrived.
It was just really amazing to see, because I did not think that it was going to be like that. You know, they show you the video when you're doing trainings and you think, oh, that's not how it really is. You know, they come in all sad and gloomy and they leave happy, but that's really how it is. It's really amazing to see the change in these women. I don't know if it's just because they're with other people going through the same thing, or if it's that they just maybe feel a little bit of hope, you know, that maybe it's not all about the you know, doctors and the medical side of things. That I just feel like it gives them hope.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, and of course this program is put on by or through donations through the event of Relay for Life and other things like that. So I'd like to switch gears really quick here and talk a little bit about Relay for Life and what's going on with that, how people can get involved, when it's happening. Clint?
Right. The Relay for Life this year is May 31st and June 1st, that Friday and Saturday. And you know, the Uinta Basin is really awesome with Relay for Life. They've been #1 for the past 6 years per capita in raising money in the Great West Division. That's 12 different states, so they're really amazing at it. And this year's theme, it's going to be an 80s theme. It's going to be fun, you know, at the high school track, over at Uinta High School track. And so it's always a fun event, always a good time.
For those who have never done a Relay for Life, describe what happens during the course of the night.
Okay, they have different speakers and different things. They have entertainment and bands and different things, and games for the kids and stuff. People can come. They don't have to stay all night. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. A lot of people walk the track all night.
All night long.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a blast. That's one you should put on your bucket list. If you haven't walked all night long, you need to do it. But no, it really is fun, and it's a good event for the community. A lot of people just show up and stick around for the programs and different things and the entertainment, and then go home to their beds. And a lot of people stay camped out there all night, and but it's really good. And all the money goes to the American Cancer Society, and that's where these programs get funded through. And so,
are you looking for volunteers for the Relay for Life? What can people do right now?
Yeah, they can always volunteer. The best way to do it is to start your own team and start trying to raise money for your own team and for this event. That's always one of the best ways to volunteer. Also, you know, like we said, we're on the committee, and the committee can always use help. You know, it's a large job to put this event together, and the committee chair people are Annalie Foster and Brenda Antion this year, and they've done a great job, and so I'm sure they could always use help. So
great. Well, let's talk a little bit more about some of the programs. And there's a couple more programs you want to talk about where the money from Relay for Life goes to.
Right. One of these was it's a Cancer Survivor Scholarship.
Okay.
So this is for young kids that have gotten cancer in their lives before they graduate high school, which is a tough deal. It's a tough thing to deal with when you're going through school and you're that young. But the American Cancer Society offers scholarships to these people to help them out a little bit and help them, you know, be able to go to school and stuff.
That's great.
And so it's something that, I have a cousin that also was diagnosed with cancer when he was pretty young, and you know, it's something that, you know, hopefully they can take advantage of and get some use out of.
Okay, we probably have time for one more. What's our last one here?
Our last one is the Reach to Recovery.
Okay.
It's actually for breast cancer patients. What this program does is it actually gets them in contact with another person who has gone through breast cancer. Okay. So they kind of help them, and you know, there's things that they're dealing with that nobody other than somebody who's gone through it would know, you know, how to advise them, you know, oh, I did this, or this helped me when I was going through that, you know, those kind of things. And so this actually gets them together with another person who's either going through that same thing or has already gone through it. So it's really amazing.
A great support system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless you've been through cancer, I imagine, you can't really know what it's like to go through cancer.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, all right, this has been great. Thank you so very much for coming, you two.
Thank you.
Again, Jessie and Clint Morton with American Cancer Society. Don't forget Relay for Life coming up May 31st. July. I just skipped a month there. June 1st. We go walk all month long. Yeah, we're going to walk all month long. That's a good idea. Thank you for joining us again on today's Local Point. Join us again next time right here on BTV Channel.